all Tottenham to win the Europa League final. This tactic of this team of Ange Postecoglou was set up in a 4-3-3 with a double pivot here. But is this tactic that made them a very dangerous side and provided Ruben Amorim's Man United with no answer? With this defending wide, with Ahmad playing in the half pocket on the right, and also Mount playing on the left, it was this critical movement. This movement of these three here with Odogi, and this midfielder plus this 11, Richarlison. This defending of 3 against 1. Always it was this area. It was 3 against 1 against Ahmad. When Ahmad tries to dribble to come here, this 3 move here. When this centre back pairing remains here. So they were defending this area very brilliantly. If you decide to switch over to the other side, also it was being defended brilliantly by 3 against 1 with Poro here, with Bentako, and with also Brennan. Defending these areas in 3 against 1, very compact, and leaving Højlund here against these 2 centre backs who are both physically strong and also good in air. This limited United to only play if they try to move here, and with the Tottenham's 10 doing a brilliant job of stopping Bruno here. Bruno could not connect these lines, leaving Casemiro only getting tempo here because he's not so good at getting tempo and he's beating the ball. This organized Tottenham, they're not concerned with pushing high up the pitch. They were concerned with sticking to the task, 3v1 defending. 3v1 defending here wide, denying this central space, denying Ahmad here, allowing Ahmad to go in these areas, allowing him to move outside, but denying this central penetration, trying to cut into his left. He was denied comfortably, especially in the second half. Number 2, Tottenham's tactic of funneling. Tottenham funneled United side into wide areas with them asking ready to cross this ball. Bearing in mind that United started with Nazrui here on the right and the Dogo on the left. These 2 players are not so good at picking crossings in this box. So they are comfortable squeezing this area of the pitch, allowing them to run near these spaces, allowing them to cross, knowing that these 2 centre-backs against Højlund who is not in the confidence, they'll win the aerial battles well. They'll win the areas well. So this tactic of funneling United to side in the area that they are not so effective, leaving them to play in these wide areas, controlling this central channel of space, congesting this area, concentrating this area, and ensuring that if the ball goes to any 10 here, squeezing this play here in this area and squeeze this area, enable United to have problems of unlocking this team. Number 3, Ruben Amorim's team moves the ball in a slow methodical manner, in a bigger phase. They move this ball in a slow methodical manner, starting with moving deeper, fast moving forward. This allowed Tottenham Hotspur to spring and come back in transition. Their defensive transition was fantastic because Tottenham could move here comfortably, knowing that United cannot penetrate this passes immediately here, despite all these runs. Why? Højlund was here. He cannot be effective. So United were comfortable trying to take their time, circulating this ball into these deep areas for them. This allowed them to move back into shape comfortably. Allowed United to play this ball, having possession of 73%, but restricting them into areas that they are comfortable defending. Restricting United into areas that United cannot create harm, cannot attack these spaces. That was the most important factor. Number 4, Coach Ruben Amorim's failure to adapt and Coach Postecoglou's areas to adapt. Postecoglou adapted. Normally, Ruben Amorim set up his team with how Tottenham used to play. Tottenham used to play with inverted fullbacks attacking this area of the pitch. But on this final, Ange Postecoglou adapted. Ruben Amorim did not adapt. Ange Postecoglou adapted in the way that he set his team to play in a low block. This low consistent block and hit on the counter. And it shows that in the 47th minute, with Brian Johnson scoring this goal, it was just a simple principle that we shall sit back, pause this block here, and wait for you to attack. Knowing that United understands that Tottenham is only good at counter-attacking. So United was focusing on waiting for spaces to open in behind here. But this time around, Ange Postecoglou did not open these spaces behind here, and he was compact, he was narrow, he limited them, he used the compact spaces, he allowed United to go wide, he allowed them not to break in between lines. So United were posed with a problem for the full 90 minutes of how to unblock this block here. And it shows that also in Christopher's game, this is the perfect response on how to play in a final. Postecoglou showed the world that truly he's a serious, experienced coach. With this adaptation, he adapted this team to attack United and United to play their best game outside this area of the pitch, control possession, but were not effective in penetrating these lines. So, congrats to Coach Ange Postecoglou. Congrats to everyone watching. If you like and follow my videos, kindly please follow, view, subscribe, and continue viewing much more football content. Thank you so much. You can put your likes and comments there and see if really you saw what transpired that match. Asante.